This video is intended to serve as a reminder to politicians that when you post things on social media, we can actually read them. We see what you say, and it's easy to forget that, especially in the wake of a loss. If you've just lost an election like Mayor Patsy Skipper of Midland City, Alabama did, you might find yourself posting something like this. So Belinda, a nice friend of Patsy, says, "Patsy, this is Don. How is the election going?" And Patsy responds,
"Oh, no!"
Okay, you got to read it because some people watch the audio.
So Patsy Capshaw Skipper says, "I lost, the N-word won," except did not write the N-word.
And she's the word.
And Belinda Thompson responds, "I'm so sorry." And I like to assume that in her mind she's saying that you just wrote that.
Right.
So it was just very casual. It wasn't a message, by the way. It was a posting on Facebook that's there when we're flying into other galaxies. That will still be on Facebook. I'm so sorry that happened to you.
Like, can you imagine? Not only did you lose, but you know. Okay, and by the way, so the excuse that racists will often use is, no, I heard it in a rap song. Okay, I don't get the sense that this woman heard it in a rap song.
It's possible.
And she did not put an A at the end. She wrote out ER. Okay,
Yeah.
and so, but the amazing thing is, I bet if you asked Patsy today, what's the first thing she'd say?
I'm not a racist.
Oh.
Nobody is.
Nobody is
thinks
racist.
that they are a racist.
Yeah, because and I bet you she genuinely believes it. And she would probably tell you, "What are you talking about? There's a Betsy down the street who I know and who I'm a decent
friends
human
with
being
her."
to, right?
Yeah.
And I even held the door for her once. And like, no, what do you like?
You guys are making a big deal. I watched that Def Comedy Jam, and they use that word all the time, and no one cares. Why? All of a sudden, I say it, and it's a big deal.
There's no
So I
time to lose an election and not use the N-word online.
That's
There's
right.
no time.
There's no time. It takes time to be politically. That's what Dr. Laura said, by the way. When she used the N-word, she said it to a caller a couple times, and she said, "Well, why is it when I watch the Def Comedy Jam, they use the N-word all the time?" And I was always wondering, who is watching Def Comedy Jam? And now I know it's Dr. Laura.
It's a roundabout way to insult the comedy jam. But okay.
I mean, the extreme case, by the way, of what I'm talking about is we did a story once on the Young Turks where a guy said some horribly racist stuff, and then when pressed on it, he said, "No. Of course I'm not racist. I've had black people in my house. I've even let them use the bathroom."
Oh!
There you go. I mean, this
You let them use the bathroom?
This goes back to what I said before. Whenever you hear "I am not a racist," now keep in mind, racism had gone away until Barack Obama brought it back.
That's right.
Okay, just remember there was no racism,
so.
Yeah.
and Barack Obama brought it back in 2009. You know, in Alabama, this is the thing that's funny about this. Maybe only to black people, I don't know. But when an old white lady in Alabama says the nigger won, like, we're not surprised. You know what I mean? It's like, not, oh my gosh, a racist. Well, yes, an old white lady in Alabama. Yes, she's a racist. That's what they are. You know, and they act like we're just bringing this up. The interesting thing about Facebook, video, et cetera, it's the whole social media campaign. It's basically saying to black people like, hey, you know, you guys were right for the past 400 years. Like, apparently you weren't lying. You know, apparently when you said old Alabama people are racist, apparently you were onto something. So now it comes out that, and to her, that is an ordinary thing to say the nigger won. And then what she'll say is about her friend, well, you know, Betsy down the block. No, she's one of the good ones.
Yeah.
She knows how to act.
Yeah, part of that 10% you don't hear
She's
about.
one of the good ones, so she's all right. She ain't like that nigger Shifty or D Money, who impregnated my daughter. You know, and to these people, and you talked about the Trump supporters and all. To them, this is normal. This isn't. They don't think of it as racism because they think in the natural order of things, I am better than a nigger. So they don't think of that as an insult. They think that's like you were saying, like as a human, I'm better than a tiger or whatever animal. To them, this is the natural order of the universe. This is what you're up against. And as a black person, you know this. You know when you go to the South, you know, I joke about it, but when you're in a town, you better know what year it is. You better know if you're in a town that's 2015 or if you're in a town where it's still 1857. She's from a town where it's right around 1920. Right? There's a few niggers who can read. That's her problem. One of them niggers could read, and they beat me as governor. I mean, as mayor or whatever. But it's horrible, but it is a reality.
Yeah. So just give you the quick facts on what actually happened. So the person who posted that comment was actually interim mayor, was functioning as the leader of that community.
Wow.
Mayor Skipper was named interim mayor last February when her husband, former Mayor Virgil Skipper, retired for health reasons. County officials voted 3-1 for her to take over the position, but unfortunately the community did not vote in that way. So she ended up getting 148 votes. But JoAnn Bennett Grimsley got 233, and Skipper was defeated by JoAnn Bennett, who had been the former assistant city clerk and an employee of the Dale County government for 27 years, previously serving as the city's water clerk and county court clerk, who seems like, based on that description, to be a public servant for literally decades.
No, that's another one of those amazing things. So no matter what JoAnn Bennett Grimsley did, served the government ably for 27 years, have all those different positions, county clerk, all this stuff, doesn't matter. Still the N-word.
Yeah.
And so if you can't see how people might be frustrated about that, I don't think you're trying hard enough, because you don't want to see it. And you're so right, Alonzo, about people's perspective. One of the things that people like to call me, my critics like to call me online, is brown. Like, they think that's a big insult.
Yeah.
And I can't, for a long time, I didn't understand why they kept going to that. I mean, they're trying to get under my skin, but you're saying something fairly factual. I'm like,
right.
And I kept thinking, like, waiting for the other shoe to drop, like, and, right? But for them, from their perspective, that's the heaviest insult they can give someone. So they think, like, I got him, I called him brown. Well, I can't believe that's not bothering him. I mean, if I was brown, boy, it would bother me, right? Because they're thinking at it from their perspective, and they can't see otherwise.
Yeah. Almost as bad as being a woman.
The best insult you can hit Patsy with is, you lost to a nigger.